I'm just gonna go live on the
Instagram.
yeah. I'm waiting for you to refresh.
Connect. Okay.
As in ah. Is it it's
You started though. You started so on restraint
I've
has
started
started.
streaming here, yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. 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 We're here, we're live. We're live. I
So have
saw
you
Hi
connected?
guys.
eh?
Hi guys.
Okay.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Welcome. Welcome to our channel.
What's up? What's up?
We made it. Yet another day we made it. Yet another day we made it. Wait, sorry, I need to put on my mic because I just always worry about the quality of these things. Okay. Okay. All right, who's joining in? Who's joining in? Who's joining in? Who's joining in?
I think we have a special guest today, right?
Do you want to finish your sales before the person joins, Shadi?
Yes. Okay. First of all, I'm not the only one marketing today.
No. Shadi, I meant good lord. Why did I even remind this girl?
Okay, can you go first?
You can see, but you can see it now.
Wait. You
Lady
have
in
to-
red.
Yes.
Doesn't
Wait.
even.
This no. This is the
No.
one you're wearing. No. Sorry, this is the one you're wearing.
Okay, that's the one I'm wearing.
Yes. So tell them what you like about it. Like
I love it. I feel like I have no pot belly, even though it's a lie. I have. I feel like all my fat has been sucked in
Amen.
on the sides, so it's a bit deceptive. Because if you see me without this, it's a different story. But yeah, I really like it. I like the way it feels. You know, it makes you feel like you're slim and you're just nice. You know, in the sides. So
Compact.
compact.
wait. Just put the stuff aside. Let's just let them see the side.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, it's really nice. Ooh.
You can see the love handles, but it is holding it well. That's the love handles, but it's doing a great job. So, I mean, honestly, it's great. If you for anything you like to wear and you want to feel a bit more seductive for yourself, not for anybody, for yourself, you need to get yourself one of our shapewear.
Okay, cool. You are amazing. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So this is my own. So this is a bodysuit, like just like what you're wearing, the bodysuit, but mine has sleeves. The neck is different, obviously. So you wear it into your jeans or your trousers or your skirt, whatever. Again, no need to wear again. But it's because people are saying that your stomach is flat. I'm like, no, I'm just wearing outer shapewear. Like, don't be.
Shade, your stomach is flat.
See, my stomach is not that flat.
Okay, trust me, I've seen her stomach. It's not flat.
It's not that flat. I'm
Are you
telling
sure?
you.
I'm very sure.
No, so wait, do I have rolls? Probably not. But my stomach is not flat. I'm telling you. See, it's this thing. I can't even hold it to pull it. Look at it. It's very fitted. So it makes you hold your stomach in almost. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I'd have to agree. It is very fitted, and it makes you feel like you
Just
don't
makes
have
you
stomach.
smart.
Don't worry, next week I'll wear my own.
And that's true. Tolu, what is? Well, we didn't plan.
We didn't
We
plan
didn't
it.
plan.
So scan the QR code. We have our Black Friday deals that started, but it's going to end. The prices you see right now on the website are not the usual prices. It's going to go back to the regular prices. So get on it before we go back. Okay. All right. Let me sit my flat tummy down. All right. Oh my goodness. Good day. It's been a good day so far. What has been popping?
Wow.
What's been popping?
Enemies, my enemies.
Your
Jesus.
enemy.
Thank you, enemy.
Okay,
So before we advance, please,
let me send.
have you people thrown away your empty perfume bottles?
We saw
No.
it. We saw it. But honestly, I don't even use because I'm usually at home. But even when I go out, a lot of places around here are scent free, scent free, scent. And I don't want to come and insult my life. I beg. So I just
You don't want problems.
I don't want problems. I respect myself.
Oh my
Chad,
goodness.
are you still connected to Instagram?
Yeah, we're live on Insta. We're live. Exactly. One Vix. In fact, this one Vix just said, why are Nigerians going so crazy about the iPhone 17 more than the people that made it? I see. It's blowing my mind that there are conversations happening around. Oh, this one is real. This one, if you put it inside water, I'm just like,
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Let's just go into that story
It's
first.
always so comical to me.
Let's just go into that story first. There's no need.
Hey guys, so this is Blord.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
This phone's just arrived now. Brand new SR. Brand new iPhone. Brand new iPhone XR that was modified to 17 Pro. This is one.
Yeah, cha-cha, clean. Very, very clean. Going for, to deliver them for Nigeria now, 280,000 naira. 9 bill of saying at 450,000. So it's
I'm so confused. It is I just want to understand something first of all. You people's what you call him? You people's VDM. Is he a phone seller?
So no nonsense talk on VDM tolerated here.
Why exactly?
Rattel.
Who is VDM?
I'm a diehard Rattel. I'm a diehard Rattel. So please,
You Rattel, you can burn to the ashes.
please. So basically, let me tell you the genesis of all this nonsense. And I personally just blame VDM because I feel he just brought himself low to Blord's level. But all this started a while back. I mean, they've always been back and forth. There was a time, I mean, online where Blord insulted VDM's mom and called her a thief or something. Online, it was all everywhere. Then VDM came out and said he was bringing in motorcycles from China. VDM has been going to China. He has been, I think he's probably in China now. He's been going there. Basically, what he's trying to do is to, close that market gap where people are cheating Nigerians in the sense that someone will see something for 5 naira and they come and sell it for 100 naira. That's all he's doing. So when he went, he did the motorcycle one and he said, oh, this is a great idea. It's electrical. When you come here, all you just have to do is charge it. You don't have to buy fuel. So after that, Blord goes and says, oh, well, that everyone should own the motorcycle one. There's a car, electrical car. It makes more sense and all that. So, of course, that time, people saw it like, oh, Blord was trying to demarket VDM's motorcycle idea and all that. VDM has done other ones. I mean,
wait. So VDM is also a motorcycle seller?
No, he is going to China to bring these things to our doorsteps. He's trying to tell Nigerians that a lot of these things that you think they're expensive are not. He's done wigs. If you follow him, you see the one he did of.
So he's a wig seller as well.
Yes, he's not a wig seller, but he's giving people the link where he's selling people. This human hair that's selling 500, 600. He's telling people that this hair is 150, 200, 80K. Do you understand? That was his aim. Now, Blord goes and says he's repackaging iPhone XR to iPhone 17, and he's selling it for 450,000. And VDM says, "Look, don't buy from this guy." He's not even saying he didn't even say don't buy from Blord. All he just says is that, look, you know what? This phone is not 450. It is actually 280. And he analyzes everything and says, if you're interested, contact me. That was what his video implied. I don't know why people were saying, he said, I'm putting a Chinese number there. No, he just said, I'm the plug. Because there's no human being in this world that if you have gold mine, I'm not going to just give you my gold mine now. You have to come through me to get to my, do you get? So that was the idea. Oh,
he's a seller. He's
You know
selling
what?
for
I'm a middleman. Contact me. I will put
that is still
it's fine. It's
that
even
is still a sell is a still a seller.
fine. It says, you know what? Contact me.
I mean, I'm not the one who manufactures this. I buy it from a manufacturer and I sell it.
He's a
So I'm a
marketer.
middleman.
He's a marketer and he's a seller. So he's
So
marketing.
he's not an activist anymore.
No, I didn't say he's not an activist anymore. But if you want to talk about VDM's activism, VDM is the only activist that we have. I won't even say activist, the only person that really cares about Nigerians. Go and look at history of people that are fighting for Nigeria. VDM is the only one that actually goes to these places. Oh, something is happening in the north. They've fought, they've killed people. VDM will go there himself. Or he has heard that, oh, they've defrauded somebody. VDM will go to the cell to go and see how he can help the person. There was one viral story where Ashmosi defrauded someone and VDM got, when the person reported VDM, we didn't take Ashmosi like a day. She refunded the money back. That is who VDM is. VDM has used 2 to 3 years to build his integrity. VDM, he's human, fine, but his integrity is clean. He's not coming to lie to people to tell people that, oh, no, he's doing the real thing. He's doing the right thing. Now, people are annoyed because people are saying when he posted the number, he said it was a Chinese man's number, and they found out it was his sister's number. Now, why would he lie? Now, I want to ask Nigerians, okay, even if, first of all, VDM is not stupid to post a number and call it Chinese man when he knows his sister, when he knows people can call and they'll hear a Nigerian person's name or person's voice. I want to ask Nigerians a simple question. What he said, was it right or wrong? What he's doing, is it right or wrong? Someone is selling for 50, he's telling you to come and buy 280, and people are now castigating him and insulting him. Then Blord now goes and puts the picture of his noodles online. I mean, why did you follow? Yes. So after he does that,
Noodles.
VDM now tells him that
It's something.
his deep pick. So VDM now says, oh, you know what? You didn't even have to stress yourself because apparently Blord said he paid 500,000 to get that picture. VDM said, you shouldn't have stressed yourself. I will even send to you to help you. Now, as of today, Blord is even opening websites to all those pics because VDM has sent him enough pics. But all this back and forth, they're trying to kill the message here. The message is that Nigerians don't have to live in poverty. We don't have to suffer or we don't have to spend so much to get something because VDM is actually doing a great job in bringing China to Nigeria. Now, if you're talking about, I mean, some other people are saying, well, it's not as if he's not creating wealth or whatever. I mean, it's just bringing cheap things. Fine. All he's doing, VDM's goal is to scatter the market to make sure that people that are selling things expensive is cheap. That's the only goal VDM has. And I don't know why Nigerians are against this. I don't know why they're against him. Anybody that is against VDM is against Nigeria. I'm telling you.
What do you mean by that, Solu?
Nelly.
What's going on here?
Nelly.
Yes.
We are just talking about this VDM saga.
Wait.
Please,
First of all,
don't make that kind of comment. What do you mean? Anybody against him is against Nigeria? You guys are creating a monster that you won't be able to deal with later on.
He's not a monster. He will never be a monster.
Nigerians will never learn. You never learn, Tolu.
VDM lacks. I've never seen someone who lacks as much integrity as that you people's VDM. He's the worst. One of the worst creations I've seen on social media.
So how does he lack integrity?
Worst.
How does he lack integrity?
In everything you've told me now, you've already shown me his lack
Give
of
me an example of why I said.
Shade, to back you up, I've never seen somebody who is so eloquent and proud in his ignorance. I've never. And you know what pains me the most? You know what pains me the most in all of this?
Examples.
It's not even VDM. Hold on. My problem is not even VDM. It's just like when you see people who are educated being brainwashed by these non-entity pastors. The most people that are following him and defending him with their platforms are the educated people. People that we should know better. This guy lacks knowledge.
He's doing something right for the education.
What is he doing right? Give me one thing that he's doing right.
Tell me something. I've given you what he has done now. I've
So
told you.
I'm going to use exactly your words today. You said, first of all, you said he put his sister's number and he told people it was a Chinese person's number.
He did not tell people it was a Chinese number. He said, I am giving you a contact. I'm putting a number up here. If you want the Chinese people's contact me and I will hook you up.
The guy is a businessman. He's just taking advantage.
He's not a charlatan. He's not a charlatan.
Oh my goodness.
He's not a charlatan. He's trying to help Nigerians.
Okay, can I give you an
Yes.
example of his ignorance in this thing going on with Blord, right? Not that I'm a fan of Blord. Two of them, all of them are in the same basket as far as I'm concerned.
They're not in the same basket.
All
They're
of
the
them,
same. They're
let
the
me
same
finish
water
now.
Those they're in the same
Okay,
basket.
so you got to
William,
see the guy, if he knew what capitalism was, he won't behave the way he's behaving. Now he goes to China to say, I mean, he's trying to make people crash their even in America, nobody does that. He's trying to force importers who import phones, electric bike to crash their prices. And you know what he does? He goes to China and he asks for the price of the cheapest one. China will give you what you ask for.
Yep.
The same China that makes low quality also makes standard quality. Some of the top-notch products you see in America are also from China.
Yep.
Some of these Temu products are also from China. You know, so he goes and says, "Oh, this is the price of this price of this. If you bring it, you are setting profit margin for for business people. It's a free market. If you want to join the business, join it.
Join it.
Join the business, and that's what he has done now.
And you think that is integrity?
that's what he has
No,
done.
Integrity.
That's what he has done.
No,
Wait
integrity.
now, but that's what he has done now. He even said that he bought the motorcycle for somebody.
Without this, see.
So that you know what's paining about everyone here. You don't follow him. If you follow him, he says that he said that. See, I am starting a Chinese business in Nigeria.
If I follow him, my family people will disown me. Follow who? What kind of
he
talk
said
about?
it. He said he's starting a business in Nigeria. So what are people saying? He's doing the business.
Tolu, can I suggest something?
Mm-hmm.
If you divorce your emotion and passion and focus on the objectivity of this conversation, you will see clearly. By the time we are done, you will see amazing grace.
And I want to address what you have said, Nelly. When you talk about capitalism, he's not going to. Okay.
Okay, it's a competitive market, right?
Yes, I agree.
If he was an existing businessman and he does what he's done, they can actually take him to court. But he's doing this as a commentator, public commentator, and all that, right? You don't go into a market to compete, because what he has done now is setting up his own business. But he has first destroyed other people, because now he has brought his sister in. He's brought his sister in. Now he's shipping it.
How is he destroying other people?
Because
of what he's saying.
Tolu, see, I've been doing business. Wait, Tolu.
Let's not be
I've been doing business since I was 18. He's setting himself up to be
He's setting himself up now.
That's all he's doing.
He
didn't deny that, and I've not denied that.
But he's destroying other people's business.
So
how is he destroying other people's business? This is what Mike Adenuga did. Are you guys kidding me?
No.
This is what when Mike Adenuga came to Nigeria, he crashed the price of GSM.
But did you see Mike Adenuga going to the marketplace to say MTN is doing fake, MTN is duping you?
No,
exactly. That is the lack of integrity.
You guys, you see my problem with you guys. They're talking like Nigerians. He never said anybody's doing fake.
Should I talk like a Chinese man?
All VDM said was that you guys, this guy is selling this. I have seen where they're buying it from, and it is not so.
He's calling them fraudsters. They are wicked. They are evil. They are making life hard for Nigerians.
No. Let's separate the talk. We
can separate it now.
Fraudster is different from. Let's talk about his business angle. The business angle is that VDM.
How did he enter that business angle? We're talking about the foundation. Tolu, you cannot jump. You cannot put the cart before the horse. How did he get into that business? By destroying others first.
He's not destroying. That's your Nigerian mentality. I'll give another example.
We're not going to go anywhere with this.
Blord brought out a car. Blord brought out a car and said, this car is from China, is 5 million, right? I'm giving an example. Like, it wasn't 5 million, I think it was 20 million. Yes. And this is the 2022 model. VDM says this same car, 2025 model, is 14 million.
Yeah, so now you see what I'm saying. You are putting the cart
people's eyes.
People's eyes. Everybody has internet.
Not everybody has it, but not everybody wants to do that groundwork.
Tolu, for Christ's sake, Tolu, I'm a business person. Yes. If someone who is not a business person comes to tell me, this thing, it is this amount, I will tell you to go and buy it yourself. Because guess what? Let me tell you, Tolu, wait. As a business person, I have a structure set up. That structure is not from, I don't use speed to set it up. I use money. You're comparing what he's doing to someone who has a store, someone who has a structure.
Someone who has a bank loan, who has finance, who has interest.
And you know what?
So you
VDM
see,
has not
you are
told anybody
jumping.
not to buy. VDM not telling anybody not to buy from Blord. All VDM was
That's what he
just.
said.
No,
That's the
This
suggestion.
is not
That is
as
the
expensive.
suggestion.
This is
Hold
cheaper.
on now.
that is
Tolu,
deception.
So
You
now,
cannot say
Tolu,
you cannot
so
say no.
so you see
listen
how
to us too
wicked
now.
Nigerians are. You see
Tolu,
how
listen
wicked
to us too
Nigerians,
now.
Delhi and Shadi, how wicked. So you prefer for people to
You are
not be
sounding
paying
like VDM now.
cutthroats.
Okay, so everybody should travel to China and go and buy their things.
You don't have to. That's why he's saying that he will connect you. That they will
No,
bring
he's
it to your
promoting
doorstep.
So is he
himself.
connecting you for free? Is he
Eh?
connecting you
Is
for
it for
free?
free? Do you think it's going to be for free?
Exactly. So that is why he has put his amount there. That 280 is to your doorstep.
Oh, as in,
Tolu,
What are you saying? He has not said. He said,
Tolu.
okay, it's 280 is to your doorstep, but it's still cheaper than what this other.
Wait.
Tolu, what's
Let
going
Dupe
on?
talk because we've been talking. Let Dupe
No,
please
Dupe is a
talk.
spectator. Don't mind Dupe. Tolu,
Dupe talk.
So
Wait,
honest,
I want to hear Dupe's opinion.
so honestly, I can't go to Manchester and pay pounds for masters to discuss VDM and Blord.
God bless
But
you.
I'm going to say why we're here. In fact, why we're even here having this conversation, because Nigerians are not authentic people. Nigerians are status people. Nigerians are how you see me, the image, and this is why we're having this conversation over iPhone. That the Chinese people, what they've done as a capitalist society, they simply studied our habits as Nigerians. And you know what they've done? They said, you see, those people, they will buy dreams if you print it on adhesive paper.
They are getting richer on our behalf.
Yes, because they know. Look at all of this conversation with a VDM and a Blord. So when you think about it, you're like, okay, VDM is doing this. He's trying to help people. VDM will not come and tell you what is in it for him. He's not going to come and tell you the profits he's going to be making. He's
Even
not
if
going
he's
to
making
share,
it, his followers will defend him.
but he's only showing.
Make profits.
Wait,
Are you
Tolu,
joking?
but he's only showing you that, oh, I'm doing this because I like you and all of that. Unfortunately, unless as a society, where we start to make sure that our image is not what is valuable, we place on unnecessary attention on things that are inanities. iPhone 17.
Agreed.
40% of the people are poor in that country, living below minimum wage. 40%. So let that register. A family cannot even spend $1.60 to buy a meal. Yet we are here talking about.
Are you saying a meal
17.
for the day? An average family lives below $1 per day.
$1 per. Let that register. Do the math. USD, one US, not Canadian dollar, USD. Then we are here talking about how iPhone, some people like through their own inside water, it's not an XR. Can you call? Can you talk to people? Can you send messages? How did we get to this point? Where iPhone 17 is a big deal and VDM and Blord have become sensations.
How can
in
VDM be
country,
dominating national discussion among young people?
in a country
That's
where
what he's selling.
in a country where people are being killed by bandits day in, day out.
Okay, it's okay. Arise correspondent. It's okay.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to expend my energy on
Is this
VDM
our
and Blord. But I want us to understand something. You see, this circus between VDM and Blord is not going to end anytime soon. When they have people like Tolu, and they have a lot of people like a Tolu. So unfortunately for us,
And they rattle for life.
Oh my God!
You're gonna learn.
Unfortunately,
you're gonna learn.
Insane climbs. People are talking about innovations, buildings, infrastructures. So you left Nigeria. You left Nigeria for better life. Yet you follow those in Nigeria that are sinking in deplorable states to be discussing VDM and Blord. It's quite unfortunate. That's all I'm going to say.
VDM is helping our country.
One Vix said, let me comment. He said, Nigerians abroad do not even care about iPhone 17. We don't. I can't imagine changing my phone.
Nobody cares.
We don't even care.
I don't know where any same person will spend that much to take iPhone XR. When did that one come out? You now spend your money to go and get another iPhone XR.
I was telling Dupe that I regret switching to this iPhone 15 because the 14 I had I'd not had it for like 6 months. And trust me, it's just change of 3 cameras, nothing else.
Now they've changed color.
The Shade bought for me. When that account can I get 3 years?
Now
Same
see,
phone.
now they've changed color, and we are still making not because of orange color. We are all here.
Okay.
Tolu Ratel.
Tolu is a Ratel. So let me tell you.
Your name on my phone.
So let me tell you, Tolu is a Ratel. She's a 30 BG and she's a Lega Miami. Like
no, and Oluomo, what's that one?
MC Oluomo.
MC Oluomo.
Tolu, she can see that she's very different.
Tolu Amadai Paraseko.
In fact, I wish that Trudeau, okay, it's Carney now. Carney will just say, if you are disinvested, you need to go home.
No.
Let us start to send you people back home.
I wish Carney can say nominate people to send back.
I would see
overwhelming Tolu.
Oh, see, back.
Oh my
God.
God.
Go and join VDM in this struggle.
Oh
But you
my
know,
God.
it's no. This is just an aside because that's not really why we're here. But I think we should find a day to discuss this without being rowdy about the conversation. Because if we take it logically, Tolu, there's no how you abandon your years of education to take this conclusion, to take this side you are taking. If you are being fair to yourself and the thousands and millions your parents and yourself spent on yourself for education, if you are being honest to yourself, if we start the conversation from where this started and where we are, and we follow it logically, right? There's no how.
It might
that
be lost cause,
that you
Nelly.
will find
Nelly,
yourself in
I'm
this
telling
position.
you. So Tolu
I've not heard
sometimes.
any of you saying that what Blord did was wrong. I've not heard any of you saying
It is
that.
not about what Blord did, whether it's right or wrong. Let me tell you, if you enter, let's not even go.
We're not going down this. We're not going down this rabbit hole. Let's move to the next story. We're not going down this rabbit hole. Tolu is like a MAGA. She does not want to tell her. Forget it. Just
Blord and VDM, their kinds
It's
are
always so
opportunists.
comical.
So,
Shade,
yes.
do you have an idea how to grow a followership that have the kind of traits Tolu have now? Because if you sell water to them as a champion, they will buy.
they will buy.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Let's listen to the
Let's
next
go to the
video,
next topic,
please.
yeah.
Yes, please. Oh, sorry.
Whenever I hear it, it is always so comical to me. Whenever I hear Nigerian men who live in America who say that they prefer to go back to Nigeria to marry women in Nigeria as opposed to marry Nigerian women in America or American women in general. And they always have all kinds of ridiculous English to justify this nonsense. And they have the audacity. God, the reason why you prefer to go back to Nigeria to marry the women in Nigeria is because you're looking for a servant. You're looking for a slave, yes. Because you know damn well that the women in America will not tolerate your bullshit. See, you're used to the misogyny and the patriarchal bullshit in Nigeria, and you got it, as opposed to the women in Nigeria who have nothing because the patriarchal system keep oppressing them. And for them, they think that the way to get ahead is to get married to a man and not to still take advantage of these women, even put their hands on these women, even cheat on these women. I've even heard stories.
Is that the end of the video?
Mm-hmm.
No. Tolu must have, Tolu is the
Yeah, but we got the whole picture.
Do it.
Speak. Yeah,
Does anybody know who this guy
Oh,
is?
okay.
I don't know. I think he's just a commentator. He's just a social commentator.
Are you playing it?
I just want to play. You just keep
in the
playing background.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, this was my sister who sent the video, and she talked about this. And we just thought it was important to have a guy when we're talking about this because, first of all, I mean, I don't know.
Let's hear from Nelly, the man.
So why you want me to speak for the brotherhood?
What's your own opinion of this?
Oh my God! For the
Well, I think the issue has a deeper root than what he suggested, but it's not wrong in all fronts, right? It's not wrong in all fronts. The reasons he has given is the predominant reason, right? But being a lawyer that I've done a lot of divorce cases over the years, even back in Nigeria, you will see people abroad, they want to divorce. It's cheaper for them to divorce at home than to divorce in America, and it's faster back home, blah, blah, blah. The same reasons that lead to divorce in Nigeria when couples are living in Nigeria, it's also the same reason that leads to divorce when the Nigerian couples are abroad. The only difference here is that the one who sponsored the other partner just to justify or to look like the better person, for the most part, always use that talking line. See girl where I bring come from Nigeria, come abroad, see the way she's treating me. She called police on me. I'm about to lose my house, blah, blah, blah. Lives have been lost over this matter. No, it's not a joking matter at all. But to a very, very important factor is that I think that men don't like accountability. The Nigerian men don't like accountability. And it's the way the culture is, the way we are raised, right? If you go and marry a woman, you pay dowry. There's a perception that she belongs to you. A woman, what I pay for. If you hear people, men say that, can you see a woman that I married with my money, right? They're only fall short of saying a woman I bought. But what they are trying to tell you is that they have control. And there's no accountability. And the system too. Can you imagine, as a criminal lawyer myself, there are many divorce cases, domestic violence against women. They don't report it. No proper statistics. Because when you even go there, the policeman you are reporting to will shame you. Oh, madam, so your husband do this thing with you. They talk saying rape. He's your husband. He don't marry you. You can do anything when you want, you know. And again, there's no confidentiality. Before you know it, family members hear it. Before you know, it's all over the place. So women just deal with a lot. The system doesn't support them. The laws are there, but they are not implemented. Now, when you go abroad as a woman, if I was a woman, I would do the same thing. Freedom. Like Mandela, I would sing freedom. Because who will see a way to fight for himself and not fight? Right? So women, so this talk about I bring her come America, she don't open wide. No, she has always, her eyes has always been opened, but she just needed a system to complement. So she goes abroad, and the man who goes abroad, who doesn't want to change, he wants to continue with the lifestyle of Nigeria abroad, you know, carry women, go outside, be irresponsible. He still wants to do that and get away with it. So Nigerian men always want to eat their cake, home and abroad, and get away with it. So when a woman tries to put her feet on the ground, it becomes she's ungrateful, she's wicked, she's mean. But the man, nobody's asking the question. Because no woman is stupid. You're married to a man, you have kids and all that. No woman just wakes up on the wrong side of the bed and says, this is the end of it. Women are more enduring in relationship than men. They are more tolerant, they sacrifice more. So when a woman gets to a point when she says, Otoge, she don't jackpot.
Unless Dangote comes to toast me, I leave. I leave where I am.
Do you understand? So that's the thing. Men should also be accountable for their actions. You have to be responsible. You have to take accountability for your actions. So when you do something wrong and the woman try to stand for herself, you can't blame her. The consequences, actions and consequences, you know. That's how I see it. But then there are also some cases where truly some women go abroad, forget why they are there. They want to be married women and live the life of a spinster. But those are in the minority cases. But by and large, for the general cases, is what we're discussing. But there are cases where, in particular cases where the opposite has always been the case. Yeah.
Thank you.
There are a few comments here. Ife SYY said, give this man one chew beer. There's one chew beer waiting for you.
I've stopped drinking beer. My tummy is getting too big now. Dupa always laughs at me, so I don't want to drink.
Jackson says, no, your husband cannot do whatever he wants. Well, yeah, we know that. One Vic says, okay, you're not doing well. Most men abroad will never do that.
Well, maybe I don't know the abroad this person talking about.
I don't know. Maybe Nakotono.
I don't know which abroad, because I know a lot of men that do that here. I don't know them personally.
Do you know that some men even still get away with it abroad? Because some of the women, when they come abroad, some of them don't have support system. They don't have, so they are also afraid that if I leave this guy now, who is going to help me with the kid? Blah blah. I don't know the system so well,
exactly.
Right?
I think
so. That's
going back to what that guy said. What the commentator said was, he was talking about Nigerian men who deliberately don't want to marry Nigerians who have lived abroad.
Yeah,
they prefer to go and marry the ones who are home.
That is the fear now.
It's because ones who have lived abroad, they trust the system. They understand the system. They know how the system can support them as women. Most times, women who come from Nigeria, like I came from Nigeria 5 years ago, I'm still not comfortable. If anything happens to me, police is never. I can never think of calling police.
Exactly.
I can't. I don't know when I'm going to be comfortable enough to call police. It's going to take me a while, but I don't know if it's going to get into my head. If I have an emergency, I'm not thinking about police. I'm sorry, because I didn't grow up that way. So I think that's what the guy was kind of saying.
Yeah,
And I
which is
Absolutely.
exactly what
And
Nelly has said.
And I honestly, I think that a lot of men who actually do this, like go from maybe America, go back to Nigeria to marry somebody and then bring them over, they're thinking low maintenance. They're thinking control. They're thinking, because in
but
retrospect,
it's
if you
not only
have
that
to,
though. It's not only
well,
that.
but yes,
People who have lived in Nigeria longer tend to have more of control about. They have more knowledge about the culture. So a man might be thinking, I want my children to have a lot more of the
but
culture.
come on, Shade. Are
No,
you
let's be
saying that? Are
realistic.
you,
Let's
no,
be
no, Shade, no,
realistic.
Shade, no, no. Let's now be very real. Because to your comment, are you saying that you came 5 years ago? There are women who have been here 4 years ago. 3. Are you saying they lost that culture as soon as they crossed
no,
the
now.
space?
No.
So they came. So a lot of
Me
these are not
personally,
women who
for me
have been.
personally, I rather date someone or marry someone who hasn't been here long.
So
I
so
don't want someone who is busy, who
As
is been in
as long as a woman,
So
years.
what I'm saying is, Shade, when you look at the migration hemisphere, are you telling me that there are no women who have just recently migrated to America, to Canada, to the UK? Does he have to really go back to Nigeria to marry a woman? Because of culture, because you're afraid that, oh, maybe the ones that are here, they don't have value for their culture anymore, or they've lost it along the way. So Shade have been here 4 years, 5 years. A woman who just came 2 years
No, but
ago.
you've been here 7 years. Please
I'm
stop
just
saying 5 years.
I'm saying that, are you telling me that we don't have newbies who are still in this system?
No, but Dubai is different. Dubai, whether you like it or not, you are slightly disconnected from home.
Me?
Yes, you don't have any family members in Nigeria.
No. That's different. When you say I
That is
am,
one
like,
thing.
how
Do you know that for
my
some
grandmother
people?
is in Nigeria,
Oh my God, she's talking about my grandmother. She's asking, I
but
can't understand.
my grandmother is in Nigeria.
I'm saying, for instance, for some men, family is important. Maybe they have family in Nigeria. They want people who have connections in Nigeria. You don't have any connections in Nigeria. You literally, yes, you watch Arise and you are an Arise correspondent in Canada.
Just leave Dupe, let her be talking rubbish. Which connection do you have in Nigeria?
She has zero connections.
Zero
Thank God
connection.
for the
Listen,
Ladipo family. If not,
I have my sisters in Nigeria,
which sister? I beg, let's hear what.
Okiki and Ronke.
these are still my own sisters. She's still calling.
But Shade, I'm just saying that I feel like a lot of these men, it's a conversation. When you look at like America, I'm not talking about Canada. When you look at America, I know that men have had this sort of conversations where they think that the Nigerian girls in America don't have the sort of values they're looking for. They think that.
I mean, it begs to. I mean, let's look at it though.
What values are you really talking about? Let me tell you something, eh? Let me tell you. Many times when I go to the US to have conversation with guys who are sitting out, this kind of things, come up. What values are you talking about? As a matter of fact, sometimes I actually think is the problem with the men. Some of these men don't actually have self-confidence. They don't see themselves actually dealing with a woman who's been in Nigerian parlance. This one don't too open eye. Do you understand? She's too exposed. She knows too much, right? She's too independent. And it is a threat to an
And she will
average
not listen
Nigerian
to a
guy
man.
who is
Because
yes,
exactly, she's so
she's
independent,
a
she will
threat.
not listen.
She's
And
a
this
threat
brings
to an
me
average
back.
Nigerian guy.
And Nelly, this brings me back to my conversation around control.
This
She
control
will not listen.
it's a
let
family
me
system, family
let me
structure
put
that
this
we culturally, we're
let me
raised by
I like to put
in
this in
Nigeria.
perspective from the Canadian point of view, because this also happens in Canada. And this is what we are dealing with in my own community, for instance, and I'll give you so many examples. So we have scenarios, cases where we have Nigerian women, because don't forget, a lot of times in Canada now, people that are migrating here are coming to school. And most times, what most people are doing is that they send women first, their wives first. They come here, they go to school, and the men join. Now, when the men join them, that is where the culture shock sets in, because now you are now in a household where before in Nigeria, you are relaxed as a man. They cook, they clean, they do everything. But here it's different
My
because she's
neighbor
going
is fighting with
to
her wife now that the wife has turned him to a babysitter.
Exactly. So that is the problem that a lot of Nigerian, that is the real problem they're having here. That look, you're turning me to a babysitter, you're turning me to a cook. I know someone that was telling me one day that when I said, "Oh, please, can you help me make?" I'm not a cook. You've told me to. It's not as if they don't enjoy. Some men actually do enjoy it. I mean, especially if you've come from a place where, from back home, when you're not doing it, but here now it's different. You're doing it. Some men actually do enjoy doing it. So it's not as if a lot of them are complaining. But the men, those deep, local men, they are fighting
But I
their wives.
feel like, and I feel like it's a failure on their part, because when you go to Rome, you behave like the Romans. You need to
No,
adjust.
no,
So you
I
have
don't
to
agree. No, I don't
Dupe,
agree.
it's not that
wait,
easy.
wait,
Dupe,
wait.
Dupe,
Let me
it's
say
not that
something,
easy.
Tolu.
It's
Let
not
me
that
say
easy.
something.
Thank you.
No, no,
It's not that easy.
let me land on this point real quick. When you were back in Nigeria, a lot of you had like maids and helps and who supported the family, But then, and then it was you as a woman, so it took a lot of weight off you. But by the time you come here, Tolu, even as a woman, you haven't digressed from your responsibilities towards your family. You sat up and you are doing what you need to do to support that family. Why are you not making excuses for men from
No,
sitting up
I'm not making
and
excuses.
supporting their families?
Listen to this, Dupe. In Nigeria, what I'm doing here was what I was doing in Nigeria. But for a
Exactly.
man, not what he was doing here is not what he's doing here.
And you're
No,
talking about men.
it
You're talking
was
about 30, 40 years. You want them to change.
you understand? You can't change overnight. So
Right,
now,
oh.
now men they need to have a paradigm shift where they need to understand that look, Canada or America,
Unlearn and relearn.
that's it. So you can't just expect them to just change. But the thing about women is that a lot of women they're not even patient enough to say, look, let's do it this way. A lot of women now just go off the bed and say, you're a useless man. After I'm the one working. No, that's not. So we need to, is
But
suru.
my point is for those men some of those men who think that going back to Nigeria to marry a woman from there and bring her here, and then when she's here, give her a couple of years, she understands the system, she opens eyes because she realizes that I can actually do more for myself, then it becomes a problem.
Yeah, but Dupe, so okay, now let me give you another thing to think about. See, there are also some guys who lived abroad for many years.
Oh, there's some funny
But
comments.
they've not been lucky with Nigerian women who live in abroad. Some have, I mean, they've tried many times, it just didn't work for them, right? You are, for instance, you can't blame a guy. Like I have a cousin, they moved to the US when he was 4. He's grown up. He's been used to Akata Niger girls. Do you understand? But
Kata, please. That's it's derogatory.
sorry, pardon me, I take that back.
American Nigerian.
American Nigerians, right, who were born there, American citizens and all that. But the kind of family he wants to set up is family where he can stay connected to his roots. So he wants to raise kids with a woman who can teach him the culture and also, inculcate that into the kids. So for that reason, he goes home to pick a wife who's more grounded in the culture, in the language, and back home. For that reason, I can't fault a man for doing that, right? There are some who do that, and that's a valid
Do it
reason.
well.
And they do it well. That's a valid reason. And for that one, if you come from Nigeria as a woman, you change character. I mean, he already has the mentality to deal with those kind of behavior. You cannot be as bad as the one he has been dating before because you just came. But he's been dating the ones who were born then. So he's seen it all.
And
Right?
this is why I said I didn't make a blanket statement. I
Yeah.
said some is based on control, is based on you feel like, oh, she knows too much, she's saying too much, I can't control this person, I might not be able to speak to her, she will not listen, she's too independent, or she wants to carry a Birkin bag. I don't have money for Birkin, let me just look for the one in Nigeria that will carry
But
Gucci.
coming back to marry from home doesn't necessarily mean they are coming for the poor girls, though.
No.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. I hear.
I think that yes, there's the negative, but I think a lot of men prefer to marry from home because they want women who still remember the
That's a
upbringing
valid point.
they had growing up as a generation.
I'm sorry, Shade.
No,
I can't agree. I'm sorry.
Dupe, what do you mean by that?
But that's the fact. Sharia said the fact.
No. It's not.
Someone that has the fundamentals of being a traditionalist.
No.
I mean,
I can't agree.
traditional woman.
I can't because Sade,
So the
you're
truth is-
telling me that somebody who migrated 2 years ago no longer has the
Now,
fundamentals of being traditional.
you are understanding what Shade is saying only to the aspect of those men who migrated. What about the ones who were born there? What about men who were born there, who were raised them?
They don't know the difference.
They don't know the difference.
They don't know the difference between you know the difference. They
What
don't
I'm
know the
saying
difference
is
between a
that-
woman who has been here 2 years. One who has been here 1 year.
Dupe,
All they
your
know
point
is
is
that-
valid. Your point is valid to the extent that for men who have lived in Nigeria before to migrate, that may not be a valid reason, so to say, right?
Or
That may
women.
not be- yeah,
Yeah.
for him to go and marry back home. But for
Mhm.
men who were born there, raised there, have
It's
lost touch with
different.
which one?
Okay,
It's
that's
a different
also
kettle of fish altogether.
true. That could
And
also
also
apply.
because I don't want us to really just paint that.
But
I
you know
know
some
that-
women to do this, so women even do it worse than men.
Of course. But,
Women
again,
who go home to marry men, come back home and turn them to house girls.
Yes.
And it's control. It's part of what we're
Control now.
talking about.
Those ones are even
Control.
worse.
again,
But
what I'm
someone can
saying-
only work in Yankee. You can't work in Canada because you know Canada. Once you bring someone in, the person has already gotten
Person is
PR or
immediate,
whatever.
immediate.
But, yeah, so the person can even free themselves from you. But Yankee, they will
No, but
be.
what I'm trying to say is I don't want us to, again, let's not forget that bad news is one that always travels fast.
Yeah.
A lot of people marry
Have done it
home,
and
marry
succeeded.
abroad, and we don't hear any issues because there's no bad news. So
Yeah.
I don't want us to think that it is a majority of this. It's probably not a majority of people. I
But the bad
honestly
news travels.
believe that personally, I'd rather go with someone who is at home. Obviously, because of papers and because people are desperate, I would definitely not look at that and say, but if you're living at home, you live in Nigeria, and you already have a passport that is not Nigerian, you are fully considered.
And let me tell you why I'm saying this. Let me tell you why I'm saying what I'm saying, because I'm here advocating for Nigerian women in North America who are decent, who are family oriented.
They should go home. Oh, there's a lot of brotherhood at home that are looking for women.
There's a comment. Someone said, if you can't marry, go home.
I bet.
One big, so you're likely to see a spec in Nigeria. There are so many options.
So many.
Okay.
With the money,
I
they
think this
wear
now brings
joggers
us to
and
the
t-shirts.
final story, talking about life in Nigeria and life in Canada, the ease of it. So, I mean, this one everyone can really relate with it in terms of.
So,
shall
do you
we-
have any questions?
No.
on the other platforms.
So what like before we I think what we should do is everybody should just say one major thing.
No,
good
one
thing,
is not
and
enough.
one
One is
bad
not
thing. No.
One is not enough.
One
One is
good
not-
thing
One is
and
not
one
enough.
bad thing that you can compare to your life in Nigeria versus Canada.
One is not enough, please.
Start
We need
first
to-
now.
Tolu, I'm sure you miss MC Oluomo.
Let me tell you what Tolu misses.
I'm there.
See, this one that I'm happy you
wow,
now.
look at high
Oluomo will
five
come and
to
give
you.
you Tinubu money. Don't
High
forget
five.
us.
Tolu Mrs.
Oh, I'm
Owambe.
there.
Oh, Tolu like
Every
party.
Saturday. New
I
Ashoebi.
think I think one of the things that I'm really grateful for is that when I was in Nigeria, because I worked in a bank and I had to take, I lived on the mainland and I worked on the island. So that 2-hour journey of getting to work, sometimes 3, then coming back 4 hours, then armed robbery and all that, hitting my window, breaking my window. Here, fine, I work from home, but even when I was not working from home, my office was 4 minutes, was a 4-minute drive. The farthest place, I know Dupe cannot relate, I'm very sorry. The farthest place to me here is downtown to my house.
That's your city that everybody know each other's surname and full first name. Are you people more than 300 in that city?
Excuse me, we have 1,600 Nigerians here and still counting. I'm sure it's even more than that.
Okay, plus the
We have like 1 million people here. I'm sure.
So that's the good thing. So yeah,
That's a good
Nelly,
thing.
what's the good thing that you have seen compared to your life here for Canada?
good thing I've seen here.
Yes.
At
Comparing.
least I lived on the mainland, and being a lawyer, my territory was everywhere in Lagos. The fact that from Bagada to Obalende should not take me more than 20 minutes from Bagada, right? But sometimes that's a 3-hour journey, 4-hour journey. By the time I get to court, I'm knackered. I can't even think. My brain is fried. Yeah. My brain is fried, so tired. Then when you get back after all that, you even get to the court premises or everywhere, you're hearing generator as if there's a war going on. Generator everywhere. Everybody's honking. There's no calm, right? Life is just like, it's just like everybody's on a rush, chase in a hurry to nowhere,
So
right?
I needed to.
So
I
it's
need. I need
similar.
to. I need to. Nelly talk about that. That life of being fast. Someone needs to talk about it.
Wait, we don't have enough time. Dupe, what's your own good and bad?
So my own is plenty. But see that generator, I'd rather sleep in the heat than have generator on. I would rather sleep in the heat
Oh
know,
boy.
than have
You know,
generator.
my own is related to Nelly and Tolu. Mine is public transport.
Oh my
I
goodness.
love public. I realized how much I love public transport.
Just
And
enter
I
the bus,
remember
nobody
in
will stress you.
Nigeria, I used to be robbed every time I take a bus. As I'm leaving, my phone is leaving with the real owner. I was robbed. I'm falling down on Okada. People's armpits. People have tried to press my breast inside the
It's just
bus.
hard. It's just hard.
Yeah.
You say you're a fine girl now. Why
Yes.
people must
I would
join
take
body now?
bus. I would take. I hate Uber. I do. I'm a passenger princess now, but I don't like car. I love. For me, that's one of the biggest things, the transport. So
I mean,
what
you
do
know,
you?
just the little things, and you enter your house, you turn on light, there's light.
Okay.
You open your tap, there's
Negative.
No,
water.
let's not even go there.
Negative.
We
What are
shouting
the
up
things?
NEPA.
What are the things you wish you had here that are home that you miss from home?
The heat.
Oh, no. It's not even the heat. You can deal with
Me,
all
for
that.
me, it's the heat.
No. For
Remove
me,
this cold from
are
my
you starting with me?
existence.
Heat.
Are we starting with me?
We are telling you go.
Oh yeah, you see, there is nothing that is more important in this life than your support system. I mean, you've been community you grew up, people you went to school with. I'm even lucky that you people
I
you are
think
here.
support systems overrated, but go ahead.
Shebi, you people are here. I'm still lucky that I still found. Even though you people stress my life, I'm still happy that I have. There are some people who go abroad, they don't know anybody.
And there's nobody.
You
Yeah.
make new friends.
they're
Why?
flying
You make
blind.
new friends.
So,
You make new family.
wait first now. So it's easy to make friends like that. Friendship that I've cultivated from university, for instance. I left Unilag in 2007, right? Some of those friends were still in WhatsApp group. But if I was back home, of course, some are abroad now. But if I was back home, free weekends, we watch football together, we go to joints together, we go to Owambe together. The Owambe that Tolu goes, we will jam, all of us will meet there. You know?
And it's fun.
But here,
It's fun.
this one is in Calgary now. The last time I went to see Duper in Calgary, you know the expense, the cost. We saw him. Did we see in Manitoba the other time?
Yes, we saw in
right?
Manitoba. We all saw.
You see,
Yeah.
it's a lot of work. It's like you're going to another country from one province to another. This one is in the same Ontario with me, Otolu, but it's about 6 hours drive to where I am.
Imagine.
Do you understand? So it's I miss those really.
I think for me, it's going to be, apart from the Owambe, for me, the most important thing is the work culture of per hour. In Nigeria, I was being paid monthly. Gerege. I go to work, I don't go to work.
6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
I don't call it sick. I recollect that my my salary go enter shakala.
The work here makes you
Yeah.
you are missing irresponsibility. Being irresponsible.
Whatever you want to call it, I don't care. But the fact that here that money you're working for, then I miss.
But that's the right thing to
I
do.
used to pay rent, but the fact that here every month your money cannot something as
you're a thief. You want to beat
then I miss the fact that I don't have nanny, house help, driver. Oh my goodness.
This Tolu needs to go to Lagos.
That was what I was gonna say. I miss not having a what's it called? A cleaner, my PA, makeup artist, driver, all those little. I had like a small crew of helpers. I miss them.
You see the problem now. When the brotherhoods that are watching this video now hear you people talking this thing now, why wouldn't they be scared? That's why they go home and go and look for a low maintenance.
No, but that was what I had at home.
But now that they are here now,
that's what I had at home.
Don't scare brotherhoods, I beg.
All right, it's 1 hour already.
Shall I read some comments? Because there are so many comments that you've missed.
Okay. Do I read now?
I can't
It's
see
not.
mine.
I can't bring them up. That's the problem. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, okay. So a few people are just talking to themselves here. So one big said you cannot control an adult, just learn that. And then Chexo says because Nigerian men can't talk to women in any way that doesn't involve transactional color.
I have some other comments. Someone says,
but Nigerian relationships are generally transactional.
Yes.
Mhm.
It's transactional.
Yes.
Someone says, is it about love or do they just want a yes man kind of woman? That's probably about the other story. Do you realize women in Nigeria now only use that they use iPhones and they drive Benz? Okay. Are diaspora women really too hard or are they just easily manipulated? I think someone even talked about that. Marrying from Nigeria now the new way to save money. So as well,
Okay, you save
Low
money.
budget. Low budget marriage.
why act like being cultured and being based in the West are opposites? Are they marrying for peace or are they marrying for power? See comments.
No,
Oh my
no, no, no.
goodness.
Those are abstracts.
Peace or passport? We need that's another topic. Peace versus
See,
passport.
before we go, somebody got passport in 2 years. The guy just disappeared. He left the woman with 2 children. Nowhere to be found.
You see?
Yeah,
Now
You see?
passport now. Only to find out that the guy has moved to America to meet his twin brother.
it's
With Canadian passport. Oh, Jackpa.
Ojakpada.
Jackpa. So
Nelly,
there are a lot of angles to this stuff.
they
There's
are.
so
They
many
are.
to be talked about.
But I think the Canada positives outweigh the Nigerian. That's just the facts. It outweighs.
Yeah, I miss the food as well. Although the food is here too, but
No,
I
but
miss.
when you
I
come, when
miss-
you go abroad,
I miss
there are
Kosia. I miss access to the food more than the food. It's just the access. Being able to just come back from gym and I just stop and buy
and
some
see,
rubber
if you
cord.
guys don't mind, maybe somebody will have it in mind. I think it's important to have the discussion about what people, because coming to Canada, people are seeing this conversation going on. They'll say, man, abroad soft. There's always a time to weather the storm. Those
Abi.
periods,
That's
people
another
need to be
conversation. That's
people,
another.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. People need to be advised on those 1 or 2 years that you need to weather the storm. It's a lot.
I agree.
If you want really more insights, follow Charity Adeleke. That's where I
Wait,
get the post from.
wait. Which
When
people
it
are
comes to
still
Canada,
which people are still jackpying? Do you know how much dollar is now? Who has that money?
That's
I
another
mean,
thing altogether.
wait. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please help our market. Just click
Please.
subscribe. Just click subscribe. That's all. Just click subscribe.
Just take your phone, scan
Just
it with your
scan
camera.
and click subscribe. Nelly,
What's
you have not
the target of
subscribed.
what's the target of the following? 2 million.
Oh yes, our target is 1 million by the end of the year.
Yes,
Okay,
that's the target.
Our target is 10,000 followers. Right now, we're still very low. Let me say 1,000 followers, 1,000 subscribers. And we'll start from there, please. Anyway, Nelly, are you coming next week? Come next week, please.
I'm all yours.
We are here 4 p.m. EST, 2 p.m. MST, 3 p.m. CST, 9 p.m. Niger time.
Nelly,
I
don't
wanted-
go.
Check so. Join us now. Check.
Nelly, stay on.
Just stay on.
All right.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining.
Bye.
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 Bye.